It's Unique with Unique Travels TV.
And Kris. I look kind of dark, but whatever. So, I'm here to talk about my experience with VIPKID. So, for starters, don't judge me, but I had to go through the process 4 times to finally make it through. And it was a long, hard journey, I would say. So, before I tell about my experience through each time, I want to say, if you do go out for VIPKID, prepare, relax, and just do it. That's all I have to say about that. So, the first time I applied, my first interview person was a bit rushed. And she was looking off to the side, she was doing other things, and it kind of was like, I guess if you're teaching a 5-year-old, they can get distracted, but an adult pretending to be a 5-year-old is already kind of like, makes you a little uncomfortable or whatever, in my opinion. But she was just extra distracted, not even just pretending to be a 5-year-old. Like, she was looking off to the side, she was talking Chinese to somebody next to her. I don't know. But needless to say, that time I didn't make it past the interview. So, luckily I have multiple email addresses, and I applied again. The second time, I made it through my interview, no problem.
IT issues.
But I had a few IT issues starting out. Then my mock 2, it went well. Again, IT issues. I don't know if it was on my side or their side, but I would say we are in China, as you all know, and I was doing my interviews and mock classes at like 11 p.m. And around that time, the internet gets really flaky, so I'm not sure if it was on my side or their side. But that's neither here nor there now. Then I got to my mock 2 class, and I was well prepared. I had all my props. I had all my plans written out and everything like that. But I think I got overexcited. And with that, and then the IT problems again for the 3rd time in the row, I guess that disqualified me. I don't know why. They don't usually tell you why you're not moving on. But I didn't make it past that. So I applied again. The 3rd time, I was already kind of discouraged because I'm like, this is the 3rd time. I don't really know. I know the information. Let's just get this over with. But at the same time, making sure I stick to my regular PEP and proper. Y'all can see our classroom. Well, that's Unique's classroom over there.
And you was running late. I had to run.
I was running late. I had to run from the train station because I had to go get my passport from the bureau and then take it to my company to get my money back and all this other stuff. So I ran in the house like 5 minutes before. The person was already here. And as I'm trying to calm myself down for everything, I end up still moving too fast. So I didn't make it past the interview that time. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna apply again. I applied again. Was it that same day?
Yeah, when you didn't get a reply right away, and I told you I could see it in my. No, when you didn't get it right away, I told you to apply again. I asked you if you were gonna apply again, and you said no, and then I said you should apply again, and then you did.
That was the 2nd time to the 3rd. The 4th time, I was like, I'm gonna try this one more time. If I'm not getting it, I'm through. So I got my email in the middle of the night, and when my email came, I made a new email address, and I applied again. And I did my interview like the next day. This time, I planned to do it at a better time of day. I used a different area and everything, trying to work with the internet. And my interview went very well. She didn't have very much remarks. She was very excited for me, and she was very helpful. And I moved on to Mach 1, which I did this morning at 2 a.m. China time. And it went really well. She didn't have really that much remarks. And she just kind of asked me questions and asked me if I had any questions. Well, I just made up some stuff and just was like, made some small talk involved. And that went really well. By the time I woke up at 6:30, 7 o'clock, I already had my email saying that I needed to upload my information and I didn't have to do a mock 2. And now I'm a VIPKID teacher. I'm very excited. And now I keep checking my app like Unique, looking for classes. It is very nerve-wracking. I say nerve-wracking. Unique says, what you say?
Tedious.
Tedious. To keep checking if there's some last-minute classes that you can jump into, or if you got a last-minute booking within whatever amount of time, and if they're, it's just nerve-wracking, especially when you're like, after the processes I went through, I'm just like, I just want to do a class with an actual kid. Even though I teach 3rd grade and 5th grade at a primary school, I don't know. It's different for me. I don't know. I be listening to Unique when she have her classes through the other room. And it just sounds so interesting to play with the kids and be like, great job. Yeah. High five. It seems like a fun thing to do. But we'll see. I could be saying that now, and then next week I'll be like, yep, right, yep. But anyway, did I miss anything?
No, it's Unique Travels.tv.
And my tips for people, future appliers. Watch YouTube videos. Watch